Hello friends, thank you so much for being here again, feeling healthy by feeling with Lydie Ometto, and today is our video number 10. Wow, I can't believe it. It has gone so fast, and at the same time seems that the new moon was a long time ago. But the beauty is that I'm already seeing the almost full moon in the night skies. I don't know if you guys have observed or got out a little bit last night. If you don't, please get out tonight, and it is really beautiful. Tonight or today we're gonna talk a little bit about feeling in relations to two simple ways that the majority of you guys have heard before. I'm almost sure is the nervous system, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight, and there is so many other aspects of that I'm not going into details right now, since we are not going to the mind, we are going to the feelings and to the heart. So many times us human beings, as the animals, we feel like fighting, we feel like going forward, and many times it's time for us to run or do something different, or many times we totally freeze. Yeah, so there is the fight, the flight, the freeze aspects. And I was observing in my own life, and I was observing in the surroundings, how because we're being like box animals, we are inside of houses with very limiting physical abilities, or in other words, our life has changed a lot. So much of our fight, that's like our go or action, is kind of reduced. And that can create even more anxiety, frustration, the feelings of bottling up all the emotions internally, or that jittery feeling. And I tell you, I felt some of that yesterday and today for sure. So I want to share with you guys that one thing that's really important is that if in case you cannot do a whole bunch of motions, a whole bunch of release like we did in previous videos, that we really completely shake, that's really important. One thing is to bring action into the muscles and allowing release, bringing action and allowing release. And that can be bigger muscles in the body, can be muscles in the face, and we will go through so you can feel all of that. Yeah, and the reason is that as we can release those feelings of the bottling up feelings of ready to a fight or ready for action that has been interrupted, more we can free those tensions and those emotions that instead of going into that particular action, stay back. Yeah, and that particular feeling of staying back with those emotions, that can create turmoil. And you observe that today I'm even using a lot of my hands just to express that feeling a little bit more. Yep. So a couple of things. We can do that in a lying down, we can do that in a standing up, we can do in a sitting up. But I will focus in a standing up because we will be able to move differently. So I'm gonna ask you to find a place in your house that you can stand up. And simply imagine that you're holding a block. Soon I'm gonna show you with an actual block. Imagine that you're holding a block or a box between your hands. Yeah, and you are, that box is big, but you're squeezing that box in. So imagine a cardboard box or a little stronger box, or something that like a accordion. Yeah, the accordion many times when it's really wide gives a resistance for you to bring it back in. That's why it comes the tones and the music from it. So imagine that you're holding that box or that accordion, and you're gonna start engaging the muscles. So feel that you're gonna squeeze all the muscles to be able to push the accordion in or the box in. So really squeeze the muscle, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And When you cannot squeeze more, we're gonna free with a big and pull out. Yeah, breathing in, squeeze, squeeze, and in. But really feeling squeezing on the muscle. Squeeze, 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 pulling the box. And one more time. Beautiful. Shake a little bit. Notice you might feel the muscles agitated. You might feel circulation in the body. Me right now, I feel more heat. Heat in my arms, heat in my face. And behind all that, I feel a little more calm. Yeah? You can also use, if you have a yoga block somewhere, you can use a yoga block. A yoga block is going to be a little more containing. So I'm going to show you. So observe my arms. I can push, 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 push. And, so I can push, 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 push. Yeah, I can do long ways. I can push, 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 push. But making sure you release your hands at the end and you do a big coming that half from the belly, from the chest. Yes? So we're gonna do one more time without the block. So take a deep in breath, imaginary box, imaginary. You can even use a beach ball if you desire, or that accordion. You slowly and easy take a deep in breath. Exhale, squeeze, 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 and squeeze, 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 and Good. Shake a little bit. Shake the legs, shake the arms, shake the head. Good. Another one, as I mentioned to you, engaging muscles. Engaging muscles and allowing the muscles to fire in and fire out. Engaging in as it fires in into stimulating and firing out as releasing. Yeah? So we're going to do with the mouth. And just like if you are gibberish, talking gibberish or babbling, but all different types of sounds that really doesn't mean anything. Yeah, but you're gonna be stimulating so much of the muscles. Yeah, so join me. Whatever your sound is, join me. And blah, 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 blah. But when you're doing the sound, really stimulate the facial muscles, yeah? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 and relax. It feels fun, doesn't it? Kind of funky. But observe what happened to your face. What happened to your mind? Have you dropped into the feelings? So let's do it again. And again, your gibberish. Unfortunately, we are not in a big room that I could hear all of you guys gibberishing together. We might have to do a Zoom call to do that because it's really beautiful. Yeah, so, okay, let's do it again. Take a deep in breath. And relax. And notice. Noticing the mouth, noticing the jaws, noticing the muscles on your cranium. Good. Excellent. We're going to do one more time. Again, when that feeling of, ooh, I got to punch a wall, or I got to really scream out loud, or I got to do like 375 push-ups. And if in case you cannot do either one of those, you can do some of the exercise that I show you. Yeah, the motions dropped into the feelings of the accordion and the release, the engaging and the release, the gibberish and the release. Yes, and we're gonna do one more. I'm gonna turn sideways, and that would be taking a deep in breath. And as you exhale, in breath, two more times. In breath. In breath, In breath. So shake a little bit. Good. And just observe again. Feel that. Feel that state of being. How do you feel on that bottle in emotions than you might have experienced earlier? Yeah. So, and then after that, just shake a little bit of the body. Ah. Good. And I invite you to keep exploring those 3 exercises that we did together, as they are really a shifting in state of beingness as you felt in your body. So drop into the feelings, engage and release, gibbering, engage and release. This last one, engage and release. Yes, I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful, wonderful time feeling healthy by feeling. And I look forward to see you guys tomorrow for our 11th video. And thank you so much. And I'm gonna ask you guys to leave a note, drop me a line, or share the video. Yeah. Much gratitude. Namaste.